Look at any solar dashboard. Pick a number, any number. 2480.5 kilowatts. Active power. Looks simple. A name, a number, 2 tokens of information. But that's the lie every dashboard sells you. Underneath that simple looking number is an iceberg. A long journey, dozens of quiet decisions made by devices and by the humans behind them. Every register layout, every firmware default, every sign convention, every aggregation rule was designed by someone. Sometimes thoughtfully, sometimes in a hurry, sometimes decades ago. Calibration factors, scale rules, register addresses, timestamps, time zones, sign conventions, unit conversions, vendor algorithms. Each one is a human decision, frozen in silicon and code, traveling alongside the data forever. Every layer of that iceberg shapes what the number means, or whether it means anything at all. Most of that iceberg is invisible to the person looking at the chart. And mostly, that's fine. They don't need to see it. But somebody somewhere has to know it's there. This is the first track in DER Academy, the Data Lifecycle track. Over 13 short videos, we are going to follow a single number on its journey through a solar plant. From the moment it's measured by a sensor on a rooftop, all the way to the chart someone glances over at their morning coffee. Every step shapes what we eventually see, and just as importantly, what we never see. 13 stops, grouped into 3 rough zones. The first 4 stops happen inside the plant. We start at a sensor on a rooftop, follow the signal down a wire into a little gray data logger box, and out through a cellular modem, the hardware layer. The next 5 stops follow the data into the wider world. We watch it arrive at a vendor's cloud, get pulled into a third-party aggregator, take a detour into the parallel world of industrial SCADA. Stop to look back at what got lost along the way and ask the awkward question of who actually owns it all. The last 4 stops are inside a serious monitoring platform. We see how data gets received and normalized, how it lies when nobody's watching, how it becomes performance ratios and KPIs, and finally, how all of that becomes one pixel on a chart. Each episode is short, 3 to 4 minutes, but every one of them has more under the surface than I'll cover. There's always a deeper rabbit hole. So if at any point you want me to go deeper, pause the journey, spend a whole episode on something I glossed over in 2 minutes, say so in the comments. I'd much rather make a detour you want than marching straight through. Episode 1 starts at the very beginning, with sunlight and a small glass dome. If you want each one when it drops, subscribe. See you there.